Why is Washington Square Park's great elm called the Gallows tree? Imagine a tree that has stood for over 3 centuries, quietly watching the busy streets of New York City evolve around it. That tree is the great elm in Washington Square Park. It's often called the hangman's elm or gallows tree, but why? Well, the story behind its name is tied to the area's dark past. Long ago, the northwest corner of the park was a potter's field, a public burial ground from 1797 to 1826. Many people, including enslaved individuals and victims of yellow fever, were buried there. Nearby, public hangings took place on gallows set up in this burial ground. One of the most documented hangings was of Rose Butler in 1820, an enslaved woman convicted of arson. The gallows were close to the tree, but not on it. The tree itself is an English elm, over 300 years old, and the oldest living tree in Manhattan. Its towering branches and dark silhouette gave it a somber presence. As the area transformed into a park in 1827, stories began to grow that the tree was used for hangings. People believed that traitors from the Revolutionary War or inmates from the nearby prison were hanged from its branches. But there is no real proof of hangings happening directly from the tree. Historians have looked into records and found no evidence that anyone was hanged from the great elm itself. Still, the legend persisted. The name gallows tree or hangman's elm came from the area's history of executions and the tree's imposing figure. It became a symbol of the area's grim past, even as the city moved forward. Today, the tree stands as a living reminder of New York City's complex history. It has witnessed celebrations of emancipation, protests for civil rights, and the growth of the city around it. So, the reason it's called the gallows tree is because of its proximity to the site of those early executions and the stories that grew around it. Even though no one was hanged from its branches, the legend keeps its history alive. The great elm remains a powerful symbol of the city's past struggles and resilience.